The mirror's curse. When Lena found the antique mirror at a flea market, she thought it was a steal. Tall and elegant, with an ornate gilded frame, it gave her studio apartment a vintage charm. The vendor had been eager to part with it, even knocking the price down without haggling. "Just take it," he muttered under his breath. From the moment the mirror was hung in her bedroom, strange things began happening. Lena would often catch flickers of movement in its reflection, even when the room was still. At first, she dismissed it as a trick of the light, but then the occurrences became undeniable. One night, while brushing her hair, Lena noticed her reflection didn't match her movements. Her mirror self stood still, staring at her with dark, hollow eyes. Frozen with fear, Lena turned away, only to hear a faint whisper coming from the mirror. "Stay with me." Terrified, she covered the mirror with a bedsheet and tried to convince herself it was a nightmare. But the whispers didn't stop. They grew louder, more insistent, calling her name in a voice that wasn't hers. At night, she dreamt of shadowy figures trapped inside the glass, banging and clawing to escape. Desperate, Lena contacted her friend Clara, an art historian, to help her uncover the mirror's origin. Clara's research led her to a grim discovery. The mirror had once belonged to a notorious occultist in the 1800s, who had used it to trap spirits from the other side. The occultist had died violently, and the spirits were left behind, bound to the mirror and seeking a way out. Clara urged Lena to get rid of the mirror, but it wasn't that simple. When Lena tried to move it, the air in the room grew icy, and her reflection twisted into something monstrous. She realized the mirror wouldn't let her go. It wanted her to stay, to become one of the trapped souls inside. As the nights wore on, Lena grew weaker, her energy drained by the malevolent presence. The mirror seemed to feed on her fear, and her reflection grew darker and more distorted. Clara brought in a paranormal expert, who warned that destroying the mirror could unleash the spirits trapped inside. Their only option was to perform a dangerous ritual to banish the spirits and sever the mirror's connection to the living world. On the night of the ritual, the mirror fought back. The whispers became screams, and Lena's reflection emerged from the glass, clawing at her with skeletal hands. The room erupted in chaos, as shadows swirled and objects flew through the air. With Clara's help, Lena managed to complete the ritual, shattering the mirror's hold over her. As the glass cracked and the spirits vanished, Lena collapsed in exhaustion. But when she looked at the shards on the floor, she saw her reflection staring back. Smiling unnaturally, the mirror might have been broken, but its curse wasn't finished.